Hey there. I overslept this morning, which meant that I only had a few minutes to get ready to wash, to put on my clothes, to pull this hair back so that I could leave the house for work this morning. It caused me to start stressing. And I knew that I only had a few moments, but I also had to do, in order to get myself together, I also had to get other things ready too. I had to get my lunch ready. I had to check out my husband, make sure he was dressed appropriately because, ladies, we all know you can't send your husband out looking any old kind of way. I had to feed the cat, also make sure that the dog had its snack. All of these things that I normally do in a couple of hours, I had to actually do in 30 minutes. It was harrowing. But I also remembered that I had 5 steps that I could use to calm myself down and to bring the stress levels down. The first thing that came to mind was the first step in the 5 steps to stress less that I've been talking about on Stress Talk Live, which occurs on Sundays. The first step, I remembered that stress is a physical reaction. Stress is a physical reaction, a physical response to a change or to an unspecified stimulus. Because I knew that stress was a physical reaction, I began to take notice of how my body felt. I started noticing the tension in my shoulders and in my neck. I also began to notice my breathing. I recognized that my breathing became more shallow and my heart was pumping a little bit harder. Now, although those responses, that was physical response was subtle, I made a point to pay attention to it because I remembered that stress is a physical response. The second thing that I did is I became more aware of my thoughts and my thought pattern, which is the second step in the 5 steps to stress less that I've been talking about. When I became more aware of what I was thinking, I realized that I was talking to myself in a way that was going to increase the stress response and get it really going. So I noticed that I was telling myself, I'm going to be late. I'm not going to remember to take my lunch. I'm going to forget to give the dog its snack. I'm also going to have to rush through rush hour and all the traffic. So when I started to take note of the thoughts that I was thinking and the talk that I was saying to myself, then reframed everything. I reminded myself that it was okay to be late if indeed I was late. I also reminded myself that I was very capable. I was capable of managing all the difficulties that I was facing this morning. So those are the first 2 steps that help to calm me down, help to trigger the relaxation response, and to lower the stress response. As a result, I got out of the house, I felt good, I got to work, and I've been relaxed all day. I wanted to show you the practical implications and the practical application of the 5 steps to stress less. You can hear more on Stress Talk Live, which occurs every Sunday at 4 p.m. You can watch it on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. I'm Marcelin Bailey. I'm glad you joined me for this quick pop in, pop up live stream today. I look forward to seeing you on Stress Talk Live this Sunday as we continue to talk about the 5 steps to stress less. Again, I'm Marcelin Bailey. As always, take good care.